Thank you for listening today. John Maxwell, an author and leadership expert, said, "You cannot do the same, think the same, and act the same if you hope to be successful in a world that does not remain the same." As we know, our world has definitely not remained the same. It reminds me of another quote: "Change happens at the intersection of hope and fear." Think for a minute what that means. We live in a world where change happens at the speed of light. We've been personally experiencing that in just the last few weeks. And for organizations, it is just as true. If we want our organization to survive and thrive, we must be willing to embrace change for a higher calling. I call that the power of purpose. Given our new reality, how do we define success for our organization? How can we ensure success in our second century? We define success this way: our thriving membership will economically empower women and girls through our widely recognized brand unifying dream programs. And we'll get there by using our strength, working together to increase our collective impact. Some clubs and individual members feel their federation leadership makes decisions in a vacuum. Actually, the opposite is true. Our headquarters regularly survey clubs about our direction and programs to guide our Federation Board of Directors in their decision-making. When we survey members, most say to be successful, they need support with membership and brand recognition. Based on your feedback, our Federation responded with an overarching big goal called Shaping Our Future for Increased Collective Impact. And this big goal informs our Federation's direction and guides our club's work. Ultimately, our direction is about helping women and girls achieve economic empowerment through education and training. It is not an abstraction. 20 million women and girls throughout our Federation fit the profile of our dream programs. Kofi Annan, former United Nations Secretary, said, "Education is the premise of progress in every society, in every family." In 2015, when the United Nations 2030 Agenda and 17 Sustainable Development Goals were adopted by the world leaders, Soroptimist International and our United Nations representative contributed to this global consultative process. Soroptimist International advocated for our position that equal access to education and training for girls and women is a fundamental human right, underpins their empowerment, directly contributes to equitable employment, and is key to improving the lives of women and girls. Soroptimists are in sync with the United Nations and advocate accordingly. That is the power of purpose. While the United Nations 2030 Agenda with 17 Sustainable Development Goals and Soroptimist International were finalizing their stated position on gender equality in education, our Federation Board was seeking input from clubs to determine what our Federation's next big goal should be. You, our members, ultimately came to the same conclusion as the United Nations and Soroptimist International's stated position. The key to improving women and girls' lives is economic empowerment through equal access to education. And that resulted in our 2021 to 2031 big goal: invest in the dreams of 500,000 women and girls through access to education. Our new, audacious, and bold big goal will further focus our impact for social change and inspire and engage our members, supporters, and donors. That's the power of purpose. In March 2017, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres stated, "We will not achieve the Sustainable Development Goals if there is no accelerated action to empower women economically." That statement caused our Federation Board to think about our mission more strategically. Should our mission focus on education or the results of that education? With the emerging reality of the United Nations statement, our Federation Board determined for our work to make the greatest impact, the result must be economic empowerment, and education is the way to get there. With this understanding, our Federation Board determined the purpose of our DREAM program is to help women and girls who face obstacles achieve economic empowerment. When women and girls have choice and the tools to achieve economic autonomy, there's no stopping them. That is the power of purpose. As I mentioned earlier, members have said repeatedly they want greater brand recognition. The primary way to achieve greater brand recognition is for all of us to have the same goals and offer the same core programs, right? To align the organization's work for greater impact, governors were asked to introduce clubs to an exercise called Working as One. This exercise is to help clubs work differently, to contribute to our Federation's collective impact, and prepare for our next big goal. When we work as one, our Federation is better, stronger, more successful. We reflect a unified brand and offer a common member experience. And we have an even greater impact on the lives of women and girls who face obstacles to their success. You might be thinking, our club has a favorite project it wants to continue. Our Federation Board agrees. Our clubs can and should continue to work on a few carefully selected local women and girl-focused projects. But please, make our DREAM program central to your work and offer as many Live Your Dream Awards as you can. Telling one story about our impact on women and girls in the 1,300 communities clubs serve helps us realize what members have asked for to be better known for our social change that we are making. Did you know almost a quarter of all new individual members join because of our DREAM programs? It's true. Offering the DREAM programs is a potent membership strategy. And most of all, offering our DREAM programs as central to your club's work will provide critical assistance to the women and girls who need it. It allows us to report our impact to Soroptimist International and move the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals forward. That is the power of purpose. To underscore our Federation's more focused strategic direction, our Federation Board refined our vision, mission, and tagline statements last June. Our strategic direction is now fully aligned. We are ready to enter our second century. Our vision statement has not changed. It is still, women and girls have the resources and opportunities to reach their full potential and live their dreams. Our new mission statement has been refined. Soroptimist is a global volunteer organization that provides women and girls with access to the education and training they need to achieve economic empowerment. Our core values, essentially our beliefs, remain unchanged. Soroptimist International of the Americas is committed to gender equality, empowerment, education, diversity, and fellowship. As you know, our next big goal is to invest in the dreams of 500,000 women and girls through access to education. And our new supporting tagline is Investing in Dreams, which ties to our next big goal. The good news is all of our hard work is paying off. We have absolutely increased our collective impact over the last 7 years with success in every aspect of our work. We now reach almost 40% more women and have increased funding more than 70% through our Live Your Dream Awards. Annually, we now reach 500 more women through our Live Your Dream Awards and have increased funding given to women annually by $1.1 million. Since we launched Dream It Be It in September 2015, we've reached almost 57,000 girls and won the highest award of the American Society of Association Executives for the program's social impact. We have increased our fundraising efforts by 1/3 and our annual funds and major gifts by almost 70%. And we signed our first blue chip corporate sponsor, Torrid and the Torrid Foundation. On the membership front, we've slowed our loss rate by 37% from an average loss of 730 to 459. Last but not least, liveyourdream.org, which is our alternate program delivery system, has attracted more than 145,000 supporters to our mission. We can be proud of all the progress we've made. Our Federation headquarters prepared an infographic to document our successes during the past 7 years. You can find it as shown on this slide in all of our 6 languages. Please share this information with your clubs and communicate we have more to do to prepare for our next big goal. Life coach Nara Lee said, "Do not fear change. Let it guide you to your higher purpose." Reaching 500,000 women and girls by 2031 is indeed a big goal that requires us to change while keeping our higher purpose as our guiding light. I believe we can and will do it, and that 500,000 women and girls will lead better, happier, more productive lives because of our commitment to work together towards this common goal. And that is the power of purpose. That's the power of Soroptimist collective impact. Thank you.